guys, it's been a while. I know I said that my next few videos would be Bertha themed, and they still will be, but I haven't gotten to them. But I had a thought today. I want to share it, so I'm sharing it with you now. So I've realized recently that this is so bad. Okay, well, let me start with this. There is a test called Enneagram. It's like a personality test. It's like the Myers-Briggs test. And I took it, and it says I'm a type 2 person, which is the helper. AKA what I technically like to call the people pleaser. They are people who love to help other people, and they get satisfaction from pleasing other people. And I took this and I said, yes, that is how I will define myself, which is very odd because when I take the Myers-Briggs test, I would get so upset. I'm like, how dare you make me take a test that will define me? I don't care if I'm an ENFJ or INP, whatever, I don't care, because that's not going to define me. There's so much more to me than the answers I put on an exam. So I took the Enneagram test. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right, and I probably am not. I took this exam, told me I was a type 2 person, and for some reason I was like, yes, this test has defined me. I am a type 2, I am the helper, I am the people pleaser. Even though I would love to be a type 7, which is the overachiever or something along those lines. And I was like, why am I so willing to allow a test? Actually, maybe I should pull it up. Why am I so willing to allow a test to find me? Enneagram test. I'm just gonna pull it up, the type, and I remember reading it and going, I really don't want to be a type 2 person. Who wants to be a pushover? Who wants to be a people pleaser, you know? And the thing is, I read it and just took it and said, yes, I'm a people pleaser. And I feel like ever since I took this exam, everything people have told me, I've just taken without consideration of who I know myself to be and just go, yes, I am that person. People have compared me to Kiala Settle. I don't even know if I'm saying her name right, and I just go, yes, I am her. Or people have said, you would be a great Paulette in Legally Blonde, and I go, yes, that is me. Or people will say just some random crap. Okay, type 2, the helper. The caring, interpersonal type. Generous, demonstrative, people-pleasing, and possessive. And I just went, yeah. Basic desire to be loved. Basic fear of being unwanted. And I was like, yes, that is me. I hate that. Oh no, but you know what? I don't think I was ever like that when I was a kid. Genuinely. Like, was I ever like that? No, I don't think I was. I was always like, yes, of course I want to be loved, because I feel like that's everyone's basic need, but I'm not going to force people to stay in my life. Yeah, I was always like that as a kid, so I'm shocked that now I'm like, it's so bad. And ever since I took this exam and took it as if it was truth and word and, you know, taking it as, like taking it as this amazing thing, I've been doing that with everything else people have told me. You should play Camilla in the Heights, because you're gonna play that, so you should put enough in your songbook. You should you should go out for this role, because, you know, and I'm like taking everything people are saying, and I'm like, why am I defining myself by how other people see me? Like, I went to one of my professors and I was like, hey, what's my acting type? I'm gonna tell you what I think it is and you let me know. And she said, you're definitely the funny type. Took that as truth, went out into the world and only did funny stuff. Only had funny monologues, only had funny songs. I played friggin' Bertha, which was a blessing in disguise, and I love playing funny. I would love to play Paulette one day. That's actually one of my dream roles. But my thing is, why did I need someone else to tell me that? Why couldn't I tell myself that? Why couldn't I tell myself that I am worth more than this? Or, you know, it's just freaking me out. I was in an acting class the other day, and my teacher gave me a funny monologue. He says, you play funny, sarcastic, sassy characters. And I said, yes, I do. And so he gives me a monologue. And then he says, you know, I feel like you're playing it funny. You're playing it for the laughs, and you're not playing it for the the words of the script. And I looked at him and I'm like, what do you mean playing it funny? I don't mean to play it funny. I'm just funny. But here's the thing. I'm like word vomiting. I've always been confident in my comedy. I said if I could put comedic timing on my resume, I would. Because I am a funny mother trucker. I am. It just bothers me that ever since I've taken this exam, maybe even before that, ever since I took this exam, everything people have said to me, I just take as truth. And I don't want to do that anymore because I think that has stopped me from doing things I want to do. And I hope that you guys are not going through the same thing. I hope you guys take what people say about you with a grain of salt. Take the things you want and take the things you don't want, and filter things that go in your heart and go out into the world and be the person you want to be, or who you know you are, and who you know you are, I should say. I don't care if I'm a people pleaser. I'm not taking what people say about me anymore and defining myself that way. I refuse to let that stop my life. I refuse to be a people pleaser. Now it's time to please myself, and I don't care what any test tells me.